In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on April 28, 2025, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Detroit Tigers versus Houston Astros. The 2025 Major League Baseball season keeps rolling on this Monday, April 28th, as the Detroit Tigers hit the road and head to Dakin Park down in Houston, Texas. Houston got the better of Detroit during the regular season last year, winning 4 out of 6 games. But when it mattered most, the Tigers turned the tables and swept Houston right out of the wild card series. Now Detroit comes back to Houston playing some strong ball, having picked up wins in 7 of their last 9 games heading into Sunday. Meanwhile, the Astros bats have gone cold, giving Detroit a real shot to jump on them early in this series. Blanco, who started the year sharp by keeping the ball in the park, has recently been giving up about 1 home run per game, and his control has been shaky most nights, keeping his outings short. The Tigers aren't just hitting well, they've also been patient at the plate, drawing 102 walks over 27 games so far. Detroit has also done well at Dakin Park lately, winning 3 out of their last 4 games there. As our first pick for this matchup, the Detroit Tigers money line is our full game side pick. Last season, the under hit 5 times in the 8 games between these two teams, including the last 3 matchups, all played down in Houston. This time around, the pitching matchup doesn't exactly jump off the page, but both starters have put together some solid outings so far this year. Blanco has given up 3 runs or fewer in all 3 of his home starts. Flaherty, for his part, has only allowed more than 2 runs once all season. The Tigers' offense has looked good overall, but the cracks have started to show a little. Before Sunday, they were shut out twice over their last 11 games and scored 3 runs or fewer in 6 of those contests. The Astros have been having even more trouble at the plate, putting up 3 runs or fewer in 5 out of their last 7 games before they finished their series in Kansas City. The under has also hit in 4 of the last 5 games between these two teams. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Atlanta Braves versus Colorado Rockies. The Atlanta Braves are kicking off a 3-game road trip at Coors Field on Monday night, where they'll face off against the Colorado Rockies. It's the start of a fresh series, and the Braves are coming in with some momentum, while the Rockies are trying to find any sort of footing. Even though the Braves are likely piecing together a bullpen game for the opener, they should still hold the upper hand against a Rockies team that's been rough to watch all year. Colorado has been shaky on the mound and quiet at the plate. Atlanta, on the other hand, has started to turn up the heat offensively, putting up 6 or more runs in 3 straight games leading into their Sunday finale against Arizona. Playing in another park that's friendly to hitters should give the Braves bats another boost and help them cover up any pitching issues they might run into in Game 1. Ryan Feltner will get the ball for Colorado after missing his last scheduled start with back spasms. So far, the Rockies have dropped 3 out of his 5 starts this season. This year is shaping up to be a good one if you like betting against the Rockies, especially on the run line. They've been terrible there, going just 10-17, the worst mark in baseball, which is only 37% of the time. Their average margin of defeat is ugly too, sitting at minus 2.6 runs, which ranks dead last in the league. The team right above them, the Orioles, aren't even close at minus 1.4. What's wild is that even with the thin air advantage of Coors Field, the Rockies haven't been able to find their groove. They're near the bottom in both team batting average and OPS, ranking 28th in both categories. Meanwhile, Atlanta looks like they're finally waking up after a slow start to their season. They've taken 7 of their last 9 games and are scoring an average of 5.7 runs per game during that stretch. This group has too many veterans who know how to handle a long season, and right now they seem primed to tear through a struggling Colorado team. A multi-run win feels very much on the table. All signs point toward Monday night being another good one for Atlanta as they stay hot and handle business against a Rockies team still stuck in neutral. As our first pick for this matchup, the Atlanta Braves money line is our full game side pick. Coors Field isn't quite the hitting paradise it used to be, but it's still a hitter's park compared to most places around the league. The Braves are coming into Denver swinging it well, having hit the over in 4 of their last 5 games before Sunday's contest. The Rockies' pitching hasn't helped themselves much either, with the team carrying an earned run average north of 5. Feltner, even if healthy enough to pitch, might not be at full strength after skipping a start with back spasms. Plus, even if Colorado has been rough at the plate overall, they'll get a shot at a Braves bullpen game, which could help them put up a few runs. The Braves' offense is averaging 5.7 runs per game over their last 9. And they've bumped themselves up to 10th in OPS and 14th in batting average. Ryan Feltner, for all his flashes, doesn't have a good history against this Braves lineup. Atlanta's hitters have tagged him for a .316 average, a .381 OBP, and a monster .842 slugging percentage across 19 at-bats. That works out to a ridiculous 1.223 OPS. On the flip side, Bryce Elder has been a mess this season, showing up to Coors Field with a 5.57 earned run average in his pocket. This is not the ballpark where pitchers usually get their groove back, and Colorado's hitters have had decent success against him too, slashing .300, .364, and .550 over 20 at-bats. Both teams look like they'll have their chances to pile on runs, and it feels like we could be in for one of those classic high-scoring Coors Field nights. I'm expecting the scoreboard to light up Monday in Denver. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Miami Marlins versus Los Angeles Dodgers. The Miami Marlins head into Game 1 of a 3-game set at Chavez Ravine on Monday night, taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Miami just dropped a 14-10 slugfest against the Seattle Mariners on Saturday and has now lost 2 of their last 3 games. They find themselves sitting 6.5 games back of the top spot in the National League East. Meanwhile, the Dodgers got back on track by beating the Pittsburgh Pirates 8-4 on Saturday, which snapped a 3-game skid. Los Angeles is currently just a half game out of first place in the National League West. The Marlins opened their 3-game series with the Dodgers on Monday night, hoping to turn around a pretty rough 4-7 record on the road. Miami lost 2 out of 3 over the weekend in Seattle, including getting absolutely crushed 14-0 on Saturday. They'll hand the ball to right-hander Edward Cabrera, hoping he can steady the ship. So far this season, Miami is 1-2 in Cabrera's starts. He's allowed a home run in each of his 3 appearances and has walked at least 2 batters every time out. His WHIP sits at a shaky 1.43, and none of that looks good heading into Dodger Stadium to face one of the league's best offenses. Los Angeles will send right-hander Dustin May to the mound, looking for a bounce back after a rough outing at Wrigley Field against the Cubs. Before that game, May had been rolling with a 1-1 record and a sparkling 1.06 earned run average over his first 3 starts following a long recovery from injury. But he took a beating last time out, giving up 7 runs on 10 hits across 5 innings. One thing to watch with May is the walks. He's issued exactly 3 free passes in 3 of his 4 outings this year. Even with that, the Dodgers' bats should be enough to take care of business. As our first pick for this matchup, the Los Angeles Dodgers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Both starting pitchers come into this game fighting through some rough patches, and that's probably going to show up early on the scoreboard. Miami's games have been high-scoring lately. The over has hit in 11 of their last 14 overall, and in all of their last 5 road games. As for the Dodgers, the over has cashed in 4 of their last 5 games when facing a team from the National League. Cabrera carries a 6.14 earned run average into this matchup, while May's 3.68 earned run average looks decent on paper but is a little misleading after his last outing where he got tagged for 7 runs. The last time these 2 teams met, the Dodgers absolutely exploded for 20 runs against Miami, and, fittingly, Cabrera was the starter that night. Los Angeles offense seems to be heating up again too, scoring 6 runs or more in 4 of their last 5 games and racking up 17 runs over the weekend after getting shut out on Friday. Even though Miami got blanked on Saturday, they bounced back with 6 runs on Sunday, and they've scored at least 4 runs in 6 of their last 8 games. Recent matchups between these 2 teams have been loaded with offense. The over is 8-2 in their last 10 head-to-head meetings. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.